so much for coming tonight. I'm Jessica Maltz, and I'm the 8th grade band director here at Forestview. And that first piece that you heard, Avengers, is from the Avengers movies. And it's always fun for anybody, especially 8th graders, to play something that you recognize. So that's why we chose that one. And there's a lot of stuff that they learned as they played. Now the next piece, Visions of R and Wes, is a very different sounding, very different style piece. And the percussion have featured instruments that are normally not featured. So there's a huge, especially in the beginning, there's a triangle. Triangle, will you hold up your triangle? Gus, there he is. And then we also have tambourine. So they're gonna start our song. So here is Visions of R and Wes. All right, our next piece is called Prescience. And Prescience is our most challenging piece. And I wanted to let you know that so you can kind of hear and listen to things. One of the things that we work on with this one is it changes meter. So they have to count 1, 2, 3. Then they have to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you can kind of hear that in the beginning, it's definitely, there's mixed in the meters, so they have to count together. They have to do that all by themselves, but as a group as well. There's lots of new notes, different rhythms that we've never had, but also it speeds up and it slows down. There is also a middle section in here that is slower, and you would think that, oh, it's slower, it's going to be easier. It's actually the opposite. When it's slower, there's more chances for the kiddos to make a mistake. So we worked really, really hard on this middle section because there's so many different parts going on at the same time. So that's a little bit about prescience. Our next piece is Bizarre, and it has another completely different feel than any of the other ones we've had. And as you can see in your program notes, we're kind of taking you to the Middle East, to a market, There's definitely a non-Western kind of sound to it. It's one of their favorites, I think. They've asked me to do this one quite a bit in rehearsal. And it's very fun, very cool percussion, and little things here and there, like all of a sudden the flutes are going to do something really cool. Then you have to listen for maybe the tenor saxophone. Colby might have something, and different things like that. So it's going to be really fun. We hope you enjoy it. Here's Bizarre. Well, it's already that time where we're almost to our last piece, but before we play it for you, I do want to talk a little bit about something that's coming up for your 8th graders. And yes, they're going to be high schoolers next year, and in January, February, somewhere around there, what these kids are going to do is start picking their classes that they're going to take at the high school. And I just want to share this. They should sign up for band. These kids on the stage have learned so much from when they first came in 5th grade, and they were with you, they tried all the instruments, and look what they're doing now. And it only gets to be more, better and better, because they're getting older and they can handle these different things. So, they will be missing out, and they will see all their friends participating in these amazing bands, and they go on trips, and they go to different places like California and things like that. All their friends will be in it, and if they don't sign up, they're going to regret it. They are. And we all know that. We think about our lives and go, man, I should have stuck with piano, or I should have done things like that. And so it's really important to understand, too, I have a 7th grader at home, and I realize that he doesn't see very far ahead into the future at all. And so these kids don't know what they don't know yet. So if you can help them and guide them to signing up for band, they will not be disappointed. Our band directors over at the high school are just excellent, personable, and again, these kids are the nicest kids in school. So if you want your kids to be a part of something, that they're amazing, plus they're wonderful kids. You want your kids to be in a group like this all the way through high school until they graduate. So, a couple things too I wanted to say before we wrap up and play you our last piece is to thank a few people. The first person I want to thank is Chuck Carlson, who also teaches 8th grade band, but instead of leading up front, he works every day with each individual section of instruments. And so let's say on that last piece, Bizarre, there's all sorts of different notes. So he takes them out and works on that, comes back in, and then we can play it and fixes all the mistakes. And so that's key to our band program, so thank you to Chuck Carlson for that. I also want to thank the custodians at our school who are amazing people, and they turn this cafeteria into an auditorium, and that's not easy. If you see it in here during lunch, it doesn't look anything like this, so it's beautiful. I also want to thank our administration for all the support that they give. And last but not least, you guys. You are the ones that help them choose their instruments at the end of 5th grade and have pushed them to continue. So thank you for that. And it's already our last piece, crunch time. Thank you so much for coming tonight.